you know that white supremacy and white nationalism is ranks nowhere near the top of the issues that are facing Black America. And the reason that you are bringing them up in this room is because it is attempt to make the election all about race as the Democrats do. And I can tell you that you guys have done the exact same thing every 4 years ahead of an election cycle, and it needs to stop.
From the land down under, with the rock at its center, comes the little Aussie watchman. Black votes matter. Black Lives Matter has gone global, penetrating countries across Western civilization. And no doubt there may be some good that comes of it, but the duplicity and dishonesty that lies at the heart of the movement is a little too obvious to those willing to have a cursory glance over some easy-to-come facts and figures. One is the clear relationship that interest, or the planned propaganda of Black Lives Matter, happens on a 4-yearly cycle perfectly timed to the American presidential election. If you search Google Trends and place in Black Lives Matter, you'll find a spike in activity 6 months before the 2016 election, and its current popularity times perfectly 6 months before the 2020 US elections. Just think about it for the moment. The whole of the world runs on a cycle that mirrors the US elections. The reality of the movement is not that black lives actually matter. It is that black votes are absolutely essential to the Democrat Party. Without black votes, the Democrat Party is a toothless tiger. It is why that party makes a concerted effort every 4 years to bring up race issues, exaggerate the threat of white supremacism, and claim its political opponents are racist or bigots. They have to, if they wish to survive. Although the black population make up to 16% of the population, Obama got 95%, and 93% of the black vote in the 2008 and 2012 general elections consecutively. Clinton got 88% in 2016, while Trump only got 8%. The coup of securing the black vote started back with FDR and the New Deal, which significantly locked in black votes. And then they cemented those votes in 1976. In the last 20 or 30 years, all kinds of tactics have been used to ensure the black vote remained Democrat. This has led to many problems as the social policies of Democrat leaders, i.e. city mayors, councils and governors, have virtually ensured that the black population within their major cities have remained uneducated, fatherless, drug-infested with huge rates of crime and murder. This has led to a population that can be easily manipulated to continue to vote Democrat using identity politics and race baiting. Then Trump got voted in. He was already well known within the black community and was on friendly terms with Jesse Jackson, Ron King, Muhammad Ali and Al Sharpton and others. In 1986, he even won a Black Appreciation Award for his work with inner-city black youth. Here is a photo showing him accepting the award alongside Rosa Parks. He also has aggressively chased black votes with his policies that have significantly reduced unemployment within the black population to its lowest ever level. The creation of special opportunity zones within black communities, essentially the formation of low taxation havens for companies that invest in those communities, and the passage of criminal justice reform that stopped the excessive incarceration of the black community due to minor crimes. That policy involved Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and has led to the release of many black people who were unnecessarily in jail. Trump continues to remind the black voter that Democrats have let them down in major cities and at the federal level as well. If black lives did in fact matter, then Black Lives Matter would not concentrate on police brutality. It is well documented that police are 25% more likely to kill an unarmed white criminal than they are a black one. Systemic racism within the police force is non-existent. What does exist is generational poverty, generational crime, fatherless and lack of education within large inner-city black populations. 93% of black murders are perpetuated by blacks. Blacks commit 52% of homicides within the US despite only being 13% of the population. 70 to 80% of blacks are born out of wedlock and 50 to 60% of black children are not living with their biological father. This is the problem. And the question is then, what are the root causes of poverty within these black communities? Is it racism? Is it lack of opportunity? Is it lack of education? Is it fatherlessness? Is it handout policies that have institutionalized whole communities? It's likely a combination of all those things. This is where the most black lives are killed, and this is where Black Lives Matter should be putting their resources, not financing protests and riots against a racist police force that doesn't exist. And the new catch cry, defund the police, is going to lead to even more black deaths. It is a brain-dead policy like this that have led to an uneducated, crime-infested and easily manipulated black population that can be guaranteed to vote for the handout and pandering policies of savvy politicians. Hopefully the black population wake up and realise that they have been taken for a ride and those in power don't actually care about their black life. It is black votes that matter. And to top it all off, Black Lives Matter seem to funnel their democratic funds back into the Democratic Party.